Hey, how's it going? So the past week has been incredibly busy. I have had a lot of different things going on, both in work, both in personal, just a bunch of different stuff. Hopefully now everything's been sorted out. We had no internet for 3 weeks at home, which was very, very annoying. And last week I was working on some other personal projects, and then work got very, very busy with different random little bits and pieces. But hopefully we're back to just normal schedule now, regularly scheduled game work, regularly scheduled video work, and regularly scheduled coffee making. So hopefully everything is back to normal. In terms of filming, it was a very, very slow week, but last week we did do something very interesting. Beth and I both know a chef locally, and he runs a pop-up restaurant. It's a very, very cool experience. The menu changes very often, and it's just a different approach to dining out in a restaurant scenario. He just announced a new menu, and he did a soft launch last Thursday, I think, which we were invited to.
Say hi!
It was a very, very fun night. We got to try all the new menu, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it because it's something that between me and Beth we both value quite a lot, is going out and enjoying these like food experiences. I think I may have mentioned something about it last week in last week's video. We absolutely love going out for dinner. And it sounds really stupid to say we like going out for dinner. Who doesn't like going out for dinner? Actually, that's not true. Some people I know don't particularly enjoy it, and that's totally fine. But between me and Beth, I think we really, really value highly going out and having these food experiences, whether it's at a restaurant, whether it's at a food truck on the side of the road. Just experiencing someone's food and the way that they've cooked it and the story that's behind it is something that we really, really enjoy. And it doesn't have to be a Michelin star restaurant where you're getting a very personalized treatment that is like up to the highest standard. It could just be a small family-owned restaurant. Like some of the best food experiences I've had have been in like Chinese restaurants that are like the interior is like falling apart, but the food is phenomenal and the service is like top notch. But the point I'm getting to is that we really enjoy these food experiences, and it really is an opportunity for the two of us to sort of slow down, put our phones down, and kind of just be in the moment with each other. And I think it's really good to have these moments of just stopping completely and slowing all the way down, so that we can just focus on each other and sort of reset. And we don't really get too much of that opportunity outside of these experiences. Food is one of those things that everyone needs to consume. Like it's a necessity of life. You have to eat food, and I think when there's a story behind the food that you're eating, regardless of what level of restaurant you're at, I feel like I said, it could be a food truck on the side of the road, it could be a Michelin-starred restaurant, it could just be a local small family-owned restaurant, it could be a pub, it could be wherever. There's always like a story behind the food that you're eating. It came from somewhere. Someone came up with the recipe, someone came up with the menu and put energy into that, and I find that really, really interesting, especially as a consumer of the food at said restaurants. When you think about that side of things, you're essentially experiencing someone else's life experiences through the food that you're eating. It's less so in a commercial setting like a pub or whatever. In most instances, it's a very personal thing that I don't think a lot of people necessarily consider when they're eating food. And all that being said, I want to talk about the pop-up restaurant that we were invited to the soft launch of. The owner is someone that we've gotten to know over the past few months, and understanding his appreciation for food experiences and his appreciation for creating like a very personalized menu and being very community oriented, it kind of pushed us to be more conscious of that in any food experience, whether we go to a fancy restaurant, whether we go to food truck, whatever. I'm going to keep accidentally saying that exact same point over and over again. But he is someone that has basically opened our eyes to the stories behind the food that we're eating. It's not something that we didn't acknowledge before. We've always enjoyed going out for food experiences and going to restaurants and going to cafes and whatnot, but it's really given us an opportunity to sort of reflect on what we're eating and the experiences that we have. So I was running a little bit of content while I was there because I offered to shoot some stuff for him.
I don't remember the recipe I wrote. So the boys don't know how to do it.
Both for the restaurant and also because I have a project that I'm working on that is like that restaurant is the focal point of. Plus I also have another project that, like I said at the start, I'm writing out at the moment. I need more footage for it, so this helps me out greatly. It was just really fun to be sort of floating about and documenting the whole experience of this soft launch event. It's also just interesting to combine the two things that I really like. One of them being going out and experiencing food in circumstances like this, and the other being filming content and capturing stories and capturing visuals and whatnot. This isn't an advert for the restaurant either. I just am really passionate about these sorts of things. I really love food experiences. I love combining it with storytelling. I love any form of storytelling really, and I think the older I get, the more I acknowledge that this is essentially a form of storytelling. Like, you can go to like Mexico City and go to just a random hole-in-the-wall taco stand, and it's like family owned for generations, and like that's the story of that taco stand, you know? Like, it doesn't necessarily matter where you're eating the food. If there is a story to be told, you can kind of feel that through the food that you're eating, and I think that's really wonderful, especially as someone who comes from visual storytelling. It's really cool to see the different methods of being able to tell a story. I'm also very excited to see how this project that I'm working on comes together. There's two of them, like I said. One of them is just a profile on the actual pop-up restaurant, because I can just say that it's not that big of a deal. It's just it's a mini doc. The other project that I'm working on is a 5-part series that I'll be uploading on this channel to kind of fill out the uploads, which will document different aspects of my creative journey, which is something that I have recently been trying to verbalize, and I think I'm slowly getting there. So one of the episodes will be about, you know, food experiences and whatnot. There wasn't really too much to talk about today. I just wanted to talk about this restaurant. I thought it was a really fun experience. It was really cool to be able to experience that, and I kind of just want to just share my appreciation for not only that pop-up restaurant, but just food experiences in general. It's something that I hold quite close to my heart, and me and Beth both really appreciate it, and it's kind of our love language to go and do these sorts of things. So it was fun. It was very fun. That's kind of all I've got to say today. There's not too much to talk about, but thank you for watching if you did actually get this far through. I'm just kind of ranting this week because there wasn't much filming going on, but I do appreciate you watching. I do appreciate anyone that's stuck around, and I will see you all hopefully in the next video that I upload, hopefully next week, and hopefully on time this time, but we will see. Bye.